Welcome to the weekly show with me. Please don't go and turn off your TV. Welcome to the weekly show.
Hello and welcome to the Weekly Show with Henry Bennon. It is good to be back on air. We have a green screen this week, so I have no idea where I am. Anyway, let's do the news. In Poland, far-right so-called Eurosceptic parties, or parties that are opposed to the Eurozone, climbed to national prominence as a result of last week's election. Asked whether Chancellor Angela Merkel expected more opposition as a result of the election, the German government spokesperson told reporters, "Yeah, because there was so much opposition the last time Germany wanted something from Poland." CNN's Snap Story last weekend featured a 3-minute report on possible floating buildings over a Chinese city. The report featured footage credited to youtube.com/UFO Sightings 2010, which is one of the main reasons that no one watches CNN. Eating processed meats such as bacon could cause cancer, says the World Health Organization. I don't care, says everyone else. The third Republican debate was held on Wednesday on CNBC, which was immediately followed by the first presidential rumble between the candidates and the moderators. My favorite part of the debate was the fact that Marco Rubio was so scripted that he restarted sentence if he messed up. Honestly, with the number of times he messed up last night, it's fairly surprising that he managed to get through the entire debate without yelling line. And yes, I did take that joke from my Twitter. We turn now to our main story this week. For those of us applying to college, and those of you that plan on applying to college in the future, there is a never-ending list of things you have to get done. One of those things is sending transcripts to colleges, a task performed by your counselor after you supplied them with a sheet filled with information and $4. In the past, those $4 would have gone towards the process of sending the transcripts themselves, but since mail is completely obsolete, the process is now practically free. That begs the question, where does that $4 go? Unsurprisingly, the answer is far more complicated than it may seem. See, it turns out that the price is same across the county, and for good reason. There's no budget for any of the counseling departments, which leaves them strapped for funding for pretty much everything. Additionally, the $4 we pay to the department goes towards objectively good causes, like scholarships and subsidization of the application process for those of the people that need assistance. But the fact that we charge money for any piece of the college application process seems both wrong and fairly antithetical to the goals of the counseling department, a charge that many in the department tend to agree with. When asked about the issue, Ms. Gregory, the director of counseling, pointed out that the lack of budget for counseling departments and the charging for transcripts is a fairly common process. But commonality does not necessarily make it a good idea. Applying for college is expensive enough as is, and there's no good reason for students and their families to be paying for the counseling department's role in the process. The counseling department, and this service in particular, is a vital piece of the free public education system we all have the pleasure of experiencing. They should probably have a budget. Lastly, the counseling department would like to add that if any student has trouble with the $4 fee, it will of course be waived. Lastly, the counseling department would like to add that if any student has trouble with the $4 fee, it will of course be waived. That's it for this week. Hunter, be gone! Happy Halloween. Bye.